He first got diagnosed with cancer, which was in February 2025, and it had metastasized all over. And he's 33 years old, and our whole world fell apart. So he has 5 children, and it's like, oh my goodness, what's going on? So called down here, and they said, sure, we can do that. We got soup, and we got Gatorade, and when I get here, do you need anything else? Are they okay? Do they need a gas card? Do they need food card? I said, no, we're good right now. We're okay. I just kept coming down and getting the insurance and things. And Christmas time, and she's like, we want to help with their Christmas. They had the packages all wrapped, all 5 children, and everything was personalized. Cancer Services have been so helpful, so helpful. They never let us down.
Here I am, 42 years old, in the midst of, my life, full-time job, everything going on, and you hear the word cancer, and it just kind of halts you in your tracks. I came in, and first from the nutritional supplements, and I met Susan at the front desk, and with all smiles, she was great, and she helped me get signed up, and gave me what I needed, and so I would come back every couple of weeks and get what I needed. I met Kim, who runs Cancer Services, and she taught me about the support group that is offered here monthly. They provide lunch. We all get together, and it's a way for people to share their stories who also are going through the same walk of life that you are. Cancer Services has been a beacon of light for me. I've had everything from help from nutritional supplements to free bra fittings after my mastectomy, to counseling services offered from telehealth visits or in person. But the get-togethers and the camaraderie between the other cancer fighters and the survivors is what means the most to me. And it's actually been my saving grace.
I'm a recent cancer patient. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in September of 25. And at my very first appointment with the surgeon, both my surgeon and the nurse navigator who I met with that day, both recommended Cancer Services. This was all so new to me, so I'm like, okay, that's really all I was thinking about when I first came here, was the free compression bras and nutritional supplements and those kind of things, which have been a godsend, absolutely a godsend. What I've been so overwhelmingly and pleasantly, here come the tears, all right, surprised and blessed with is the emotional support I have received by coming here. We have our, monthly get-togethers where, we have the luncheon once a month, we play bingo once a month, and it's not just coming together for lunch. It's not just coming together and playing bingo. Every time we get together, people, anybody who wants to, and it's usually everybody, shares something about their story, how they got here, where they're at, and there's people like me who are brand new to this cancer journey and fight, to people who have been fighting for decades, or survivors for decades is a better way to put it. In my own personal life, I've had no support at home. Being here has helped me to the point where today, 6 months after this diagnosis, I am doing 1,000% better because of Cancer Services than I would have had I never walked in these doors.
This is Jim Holland, my friend and co-volunteer. He is a 3-time cancer survivor, 2 types, throat cancer twice. And so at this time, his voice is at a soft tone. So that's why I'm going to be sharing his story with you all. January of 2014, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. I was still working for the city of Gastonia. Took time off, had surgery, and some kind of special chemo. After treatment, went back to work. I retired January of 2016. Then I started volunteering in the Cancer Center at Caramount. After a few weeks, I met another volunteer that was also a cancer survivor. She told me about a place that gave away or loaned medical equipment, energy drinks, insure, soup, personal hygiene, supplies, and wigs. All of this free. I saw so many people at the hospital that could use and did use cancer services, and they appreciated it. All of Cancer Services equipment, nutrition, and support is at no charge. Cancer Services is an asset to Gaston County, and they are very good people. That's why the last few years I've supported them. They help people that need help. That's why I give. I just want to help also. In 2007, I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. I started chemo and radiation, and I had surgery at the beginning of 2008. While at chemo, I heard people talking about Cancer Services of Gaston County, which I had never heard of. So I went there just to see what they were about. And there I was met by very loving, kind, giving, helpful people. I had a lot of needs at that time in my battle. They were able to supply mostly everything I needed. Nutrition. As I started radiation and chemo and started losing my hair, I was able to get wigs so I could still look pretty. Later on, after surgery and I started getting my strength back, I went to Cancer Services and they asked me would I think about becoming a volunteer down at the hospital, which I did that. And that was very uplifting for me and gave me a purpose because I did want to be a survivor. I'm so thankful for Cancer Services for not giving up on me. Their main reason I'm still a survivor. Cancer is a battle we have to fight. We have to keep hope and courage in sight. We have found help at their front door. Yes, at Cancer Services, we don't have to look anymore. They offer many things to help us endure, always available and encouraging for sure. Nutrition, supplies, support, fun, and transportation. They will find a way to help in all kinds of situations. They let you know they care no matter the outcome. Always by your side until relief comes. Yes, we are thankful for this wonderful facility. If you are someone with cancer, help is here and there is no fee. Thank you, Cancer Services, for all of your care. Living with cancer? Come on in. You know where. Cancer Services of Gaston County.